Did people ever accuse you of you just wanting the easy way out? Not wanting to take responsibility for your actions and all of that? Listen, if there's danger somewhere and it's about to escalate and you want to remove yourself from that situation, that's fine. That's what you should do. That's a natural thing to do. That's not seeking the easy way out or not taking responsibility. For example, if you have parents who are out of their minds, who have no intentions of evaluating themselves, but keep willing whatever they will, and once they clash one another, they seek for one of their children to act out against. If that's your parents, and you want to stay away from them as much as possible, or you talk past them, they're talking to you just to avoid them, then you're doing the right thing. You should not be involved with such people, especially if they are your parents, because people shouldn't have such an attitude at all, and especially not towards those that are dependent upon them. So if that's your parents, let's say you're a grown man, a grown woman now, and you lower your contact with them, you're doing the right thing. That's not choosing the easy way out. What they are doing, those so-called parents of yours, that's choosing the easy way out, dumping that waste energy upon one of their children to be relieved. They are seeking the easy way out. You shouldn't have to go through that experience. Neither should you put up with that treatment, and neither should it be you finding a way to deal with it. Now let's say that you now developed a mental illness because of how your parents were treating you, and now your parents just want to put you in a mental institution. What happens? They want the easy way out because they caused that mental illness onto you by how they treated you, and now they want the easy way out. And now they are saying, well, I shouldn't put up with this, blah, blah. Now they look for an excuse. So look at it from the right perspective. The easy way out, the natural easy way out, is when there is danger, you remove yourself. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. What worldly people do most of the time is they just want to be relieved, just want to be left alone. And they don't care what their contribution is. They just want an easy way out. And when you point out their accountability and demand mutual accountability and mutual responsibility, now they freak out because they are addicted to relief. So they don't want to admit that. Neither do they want to become transparent because they can't defend their point of view. They can't because it's wicked. So now they seek the easy way out by accusing you, attacking you, murmuring against you, label you as crazy, by persecuting you. So when you observe a situation, don't just look at the source of it. Look in depth in a situation and look from the wider perspective. Look around. Because often people end up defending the perpetrators against the targets. Because the targets act out and malfunction. And people often don't see that those people are just acting out because something is wrong. When you are relief-centered and you just want relief, you want respect and all of those things, you will most likely defend the perpetrator by either excusing them or by playing down what they are doing, or by intoxicating yourself in what they are doing. That's also a form of defending the perpetrator. And people do that often. So let me tell you, if you see the easy way out, take the easy way out. Now, I'm not saying to avoid accountability. I'm not saying to avoid responsibility. But once you see that it isn't you, that it really isn't you who's causing something, and when you see that it's beyond doubt, that it's proven that it really isn't you, and that it's the people around you, it's the environment, and the people that have no intention of dealing with the environment, then please remove yourself, lower your contact. There are some worldly people who understand this. There are even narcissists who understand this. Narcissists, when they realize that they are about to be exposed and will have to face consequences, they go no contact. The narcissist go no contact. And the narcissist knows that many people just want relief, so they know that when they complain a lot and point out some facts, people will believe them. Now I'm telling you, look at the bigger picture. The easy way out, the real easy way out is Christ. But when you take the way out, who is Christ, the world's going to revolt against you. And that is the difficulty you encounter. Not because Christ's way is difficult. No. The world makes it difficult for you because they don't want you to walk by faith. Because once you walk by faith, you will overrule their wickedness. You will overrule their will. And they don't want you to overrule their will because they want to be the Most High. They want to will whatever they will. And once you walk by faith, they can't just will against you. They can't use the last resource, violence, to shut you down. Because you walk by faith, you overcome. So you have taken the easy and the right way, which is Christ, but they make it difficult unto you. The ways of the world are relief, paths of relief. And often you have to do a lot to maintain that relief. So it's not real relief at all. Think of it in the sense of an addiction. If you drink a lot of alcohol and you're together with a lot of people who do the same, of course you together are going to have these intense bonds. And this depth with one another. But it's all superficial, and it is depth. But it's superficial in the sense that it is dependent upon intoxication. And it has a lot of side effects with it, but still it is a bond. It is a relief. Okay? See it in such a way. The paths of the world are relief, paths of relief, which aren't real relief at all. The easy way, which is the right way, is Christ. You take that road, the world revolts against you, let them revolt against you. Okay? Agree with Christ, be at peace.